Yeah, sure, sure, sure.
Okay. So, good afternoon, Dr. S. Lakshmi. It's an honor to have you with us today. A warm welcome to all the participants tuning into this live session. We are thrilled to have such an enthusiastic audience ready to engage and learn. So, sit back and relax and enjoy an insightful discussion again. So, let's make this session both inspiring and interactive. Ladies and gentlemen, and esteemed guests, and my dear friends, it's such a delight to welcome you all to this incredible session. Today, we are setting our sights on a topic that's not just important but also urgent: how engineering and innovation can come together to shape a sustainable future. The journey we are about to embark on is one that bridges creativity, technology, responsibility, and intersection where brilliant ideas meet meaningful action. Through this session, Echo Innovate Engineering Technologies for a Sustainable Future, we will delve into how modern engineering solutions can tackle pressing global challenges from climate change to resource conservation. And together, we will explore inspiring breakthroughs and practical strategies and how we can all contribute to greener and brighter tomorrow. So let's spark some ideas and ignite discussions and impress the power of innovation to create the sustainable world we dream of. So let's get started, okay? And before we start Dr. Lakshmi's session, I would like to give some short introduction about her. So I'm honored to introduce our esteemed guest speaker for today, Dr. S. Lakshmi, a highly respected academician and researcher in the field of electrical and electronics energy. Dr. Lakshmi currently serves as the professor and head of the electrical department at Bharat Institute of Higher Education Research. Her academic journey is nothing short of inspiring, having earned a first class in her BE from Manonmaniam Sundarnar University and ME with first class with this distinction from Anna University and her PhD from Anna University and specializing into advanced power conversion systems and renewable energy technologies. With over a decade of experience in academia, Dr. Lakshmi has significantly contributed to both teaching and research. And throughout her career, she has held key positions at Savita University, Perry Institute of Technology, and Mada Engineering College. She is also been a major force in organizing and leading international and national conferences and has been awarded a grant for DST sub for her contributions. Her dedication extends to mentoring as well, guiding five PhD scholars and supervising over 20 undergraduate and postgraduate projects. Dr. Lakshmi's research contributions are extensive, with over 15 papers published and prominent journals and conferences, including SCI and WOS and Scopus indexed. She is also filed patents in innovative areas like power conversion systems and renewable energy. Apart from her academic excellence, Dr. Lakshmi has played a key role in organizing short term courses and has participated in numerous training programs in emerging fields such as electric vehicles and AI, hosted by prestigious institutions like IITs and NITs. So we are thrilled to have her here today to share her insights with us. So before we get started with today's session, I want to take a quick moment to introduce you to Thames Tech Solutions, a pioneering Swiss venture that's redefining the landscape of technology. So, at Thames Tech Solutions, we are all about bringing innovative engineering, management, and scientific tech solutions to the table. So, what truly sets us apart is our commitment to providing high quality and forward thinking solutions while ensuring they remain affordable. Our team, so professionals, is always ready to deliver tailored business plans that meet the unique needs of our clients. And We offer a wide range of services, including like digital marketing, web designing, server management, Android and iOS app development, and AI tools, to name such just a few. So our expertise spans various sectors such as industrial research, aerospace and defense, electronics and energy, medical applications, and more. This wide breadth allows us to drive innovation and efficiency across all industries. And top of all this, we have an exciting initiative. It's called Mastering Up. It's a free platform which aims to unlock the potential of young learners by providing them with valuable skills for the future. So we invite you to be part of this platform and help inspire and educate the next generation. So let's work together to create a brighter tomorrow. So at the end, I would like to introduce to the motto of Dr. Lakshmi: innovate, educate, empower, and paving the way for a sustainable future through knowledge, research, and technology. So I would like to hand over this session to Dr. Lakshmi, and also thanks a lot for joining us today. And over to you, ma'am.
Thank you, Ms. Suganti, for a very detailed introduction. Thank you so much.
It's my pleasure.
A very good afternoon to everyone who have joined here for this session. So it is really a great pleasure to be here virtually meeting you all in this platform to share a few things what I know about engineering technologies for a sustainable future. So before starting with I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Ms. Suganti, the TEMS Tech Solutions team and Mastering Up team for giving me this opportunity. So I thank you all once again for joining. So let's start the session. So hope my audio is clear.
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes, thank you, ma'am. So this is my topic for today's session: Eco Innovate Engineering Technologies for a Sustainable Future. So this Eco Innovate, Eco means I'm going to concentrate more on this ecological, environmental. In this context, I'm going to talk about this eco-friendly, anything you can name it. So mainly we are going to concentrate on technologies to protect the nature, environment, then what else? To maintain a future which does not harm this environment. So let us focus on the engineering technologies for a sustainable future. And myself, Dr. S. Lakshmi, Professor and Head of Electrical and Electronics Engineering Department from Bharat Institute of Higher Education and Research. So in this presentation, we will be discussing more about the sustainability and how we are going to achieve sustainability, why the sustainability matters for us, the engineering technologies for a sustainable future, green technologies, which drives the sustainable engineering, the 17 sustainable development goals, the real world impact of it, real world impact of SDG, initiatives taken by the government, the Indian government to promote sustainable development goals, the companies, the top companies which already adopts sustainable development goals, what is the role of engineering in the sustainability, and finally the call to action. So these are the topics, the overview of my today's presentation. So before starting with, so I'm not going to go deep technical. I don't know who the participants are. So I'm going to talk more about the general topics. So I think this will engage the participants to be more active in the session. So what is sustainability? Sustainability is nothing but without compromising the needs of the present and the future generation, also to meet their own needs. So we are not going to compromise on the present as well as the future. So this sustainability, the definition itself emphasizes on balancing three different criteria: the social, economic, and environmental considerations. So based on these three considerations only, the sustainability is something which we are going to talk. So the main thing is we are going to meet the needs of the present without compromising the ability of future generation to meet their own needs. So that is what is called as sustainability. So coming into the sustainability, let me explain this sustainability with a small example of a three-legged stool. So as I said, sustainability depends on, it has to focus on the three different criteria, which is environment, social, and economic. So we have to take each leg as for each factor. So one is the environment leg, the other one is the social leg, and the third one is the economic leg. So let us see what these three legs are and why I'm explaining the sustainability with respect to this three legs too. So environment leg. So this the environment leg represents the health of our planet. So it can be the air we breathe, the soil we walk, the water we drink, so the natural resources. So we have to protect these natural resources. We have to protect the biodiversity of the planet. So these factors, so what technologies can be evolved, can be developed to protect these factors. These comes under environmental leg. The next one comes the social leg. So social leg represents the well-being of the people. So which includes the physical health or the mental health, the education, the laws imposed to the population. So it has to ensure that everyone has an access to basic needs like food, water, shelter, job. So these comes under social leg. The third one is the economic leg. So this leg represents the stability and the growth of our economies. So which includes the job, the trade, the innovation. So it is actually the welfare, the creating prosperity that benefits everyone. So these three are the major important parameters which has to be noticed in the sustainability. So as we have classified into three, the environment, social, and economic. The thing is, why we have specified in terms of three legs tool means there should be a balance. If we concentrate more on one particular leg, if the other two legs are weak, obviously the stool will not stand. So we have to give equal priority for all the three aspects: the environment, the social, and the economic. So all together is sustainability. So we have to concentrate more on all the three factors, equal priority for all the three factors. So though that is why I have explained in terms of this three legs. So how we are going to achieve the sustainability? So reducing our environment footprint. So we all know that we are using lots of harmful chemicals, the power generation by this non-renewable resources like fossil fuels. It is causing more environmental impacts on the society. So in order to reduce that, so we can go for renewable energy resources, then the waste management, preserving natural resources. So these can be done to reduce the environment footprint. That is the first category. The next one is the social. So how we can achieve this social leg? We have to ensure equal education, access to education for everyone, equal education for all, equal healthcare for all, economic opportunities. So this has to be done in a common way. which will promote the social justice. The third one is the economic growth. So this cannot be done by an individual. So it has to be done by a team, or the government has to create many steps or many schemes for promoting the economic growth of the nation. So by encouraging innovation, trade, the investment, which will benefit everyone, all the people, I mean, all grades of people, it all has to be done protecting the environment and the social well being. So, these things can be done to achieve sustainability, also to maintain a balance between all the three legs: the environment leg, the social leg, and the economic leg. So, this is how we can achieve the sustainability. Next, why this sustainability matters. Why do we want to concentrate on the sustainability? So nowadays you can hear the sustainability everywhere. The nation is focusing, not only the nation, the whole world is focusing towards this sustainability. So because as the population increases, as we are using more electrical gadgets, we are consuming more electricity. Obviously, there is a depletion of the natural fossil fuels, and we are actually causing more damage to the environmental, the greenhouse gas, the pollution, whatever, lots more. So if we are not concentrating on the sustainability, at least now, obviously it is not going, this earth is not going to be a better place for our futures to live. So this is the right time to focus more on this sustainability. So we cannot maintain our earth's ecosystem or continue to function as we do if sustainable choices are not made. So if we don't focus on it, what happens is, first of all, is the climate change. Now itself, now itself, we are facing this problem: the climate change, the resource depletion, environment degradation, social inequality, and pollution, shortages of drinking water, environmental disasters, global warming, hunger, poverty, unemployment, many more. So sustainability is not only on the what is that, renewable energy resource alone. So it is a common thing which has to focus on the three factors what I have told you already, that the environment, the social, the economic. So all the three welfares are very important to maintain a proper balance in the sustainability. So engineering technologies for a sustainable future. So as I said, how we can adopt this sustainable future is by introducing certain things. One is, the first one is by making use of renewable energy resources like solar, wind, geothermal, then hydroelectric power. So we all know that the sunlight is an abundant source of electricity, especially this in South India. I mean, in Tamil Nadu especially. So we get abundant of sunlight at a free of cost. It is a clean source of energy, and wind, other sources also. We can produce electricity. So we have to develop new technologies for this renewable energy. We'll see all those things in the upcoming slides. The next one is the green building technologies. Green building technologies mainly is nothing but energy efficient technologies. So how we can save electricity for particular electric consumption for particular product. So that is why we can see some new CFL lamps, new technology lamps and all is being evolved nowadays to reduce the energy consumption. Then the circular economy integration. Circular economy integration is nothing but we focus towards the recycling, reusage. So just to avoid more waste. The water conservation technologies, a simple technology, what I can say right now is a rainwater harvesting technology, which can increase the water content in the water table. then meeting regulatory and ethical imperatives. So everything has to be done in a proper way. It has to be followed with, proper protocols should be followed. Next is sustainable transportation system. The one thing which has been recently evolved is electric vehicle. So we need not depend on this petrol, diesel thing. So we can easily go for this electric vehicle, no harmful gases emission, no CO2 emission, so which can reduce the pollution. The next one is Internet of Things for resource management and challenges and opportunities in green engineering. So sustainable future is not only about the engineering technologies for particular, based on this electrical generation or engineering related thing. I'm going to focus more on the general topics, which will cover both technology innovations as well as how we are going to say protect the social and economic status of the country also. So the green technologies driving the sustainable engineering. So let us see. I have just listed out some aspects, and which, if we follow this aspect, what are the takeaways? So I have just made it as a table. So the first point is sustainability engineer contribution. So as I said, sustainability has to be designed or developed, which will protect the three factors: this environment, social, and economic consideration. So this sustainability engineer, the engineer who is going to work towards this sustainability, I'm going to name it as sustainability engineer. So he will integrate environment, social, economic consideration. So he will keep in mind all these three factors into a product development, which will minimize the negative impacts on the environmental and the society. So what type of materials we can use for this sustainability? So the first one is using renewable resources. Renewable resources means it is sunlight, wind, geothermal, then tidal energy, hydroelectric power. So these comes under renewable resources. And the next one is recycled materials. The main agenda is to avoid the waste. So how we will avoid the waste? The product, while developed itself, it has to be designed in such a way that it can be recycled and reused. We can go or we can make use of biodegradable components. Now we can see many people have been transmitted from what is that? Plastic materials to biodegradable components. Now itself, we can see many places they are not using plastics nowadays. So they can go for the biodegradable components in the product design, which will obviously reduce the carbon emission, and we can promote eco-friendly practices. So these comes under sustainable materials. Next is waste reduction. So sustainable engineers have to work to reduce the waste, and they can improve the resource efficiency by identifying the areas of waste reduction. So obviously, when a product is developed, they have to focus on which part can be modified in order to reduce the waste, which can in turn optimize the usage of material. This can be done by collaborating with the manufacturers, collaborating with the suppliers. Life cycle assessment. So this is one of the important part in developing a product. So whenever a product is developed, so they have to assess the life cycle of it from the day of the manufacture to the disposal. So this has to be done. So only by doing life cycle assessments, the design engineers can be easy, where they will feel easy to design environmentally friendly products. So this in turn will reduce the carbon footprints, it will promote the resource efficiency, and obviously altogether it will support the economy of the nation. Next one is reducing greenhouse gas emissions. So when we go for this renewable energy, when we go for this waste reduction, obviously there will be a reduction in the harmful gas emissions. So we can go for energy efficient buildings, waste reduction strategies, water saving technologies. So these things can be adopted. Challenges and opportunities. What a sustainability engineer will face in this is the main thing is cost. So whenever we are going for this protection of the environmental, obviously we have to use high quality materials, so which will lead to more cost. So now the engineers have to focus on developing a biodegradable material with reduced cost and obviously eco-friendliness. So we have to make use of modern technologies with reduced cost. So as I said earlier, there should be a network, there should be a connection of these three components, environment, social, and economic. We cannot leave one component without, concentrating more. It has to be given equal priority. So that is very, very important because all the three are interrelated. So coming to the first thing is using renewable energy source. So as I said, solar energy, wind energy, hydro energy, geothermal energy. So these are the majorly used renewable energy resources which can be used in replacement of fossil fuels. Solar energy is power harnessed from the sun. Wind energy is power generated by the strength of the wind. Hydro energy is tapping the energy of moving water. Geothermal energy is the heat energy produced in the earth. So we need not spend even a single penny of money on these renewable energy. So it is all available by the nature itself. So we can make use of it and we can convert this energy into useful electricity and we can use it for the applications. Obviously, when we go for this renewable energy sources, each source has its own drawbacks. So we have to investigate deep into it. We have to dive into the technology, and we have to see for which application, which renewable source can be utilized. And obviously, n number of research papers are being published in this renewable energy resources, and we can make use of it. So benefits of using clean energy. So I'm using the term clean energy for addressing the renewable energy source because we don't have any byproducts out of it. So no much waste coming out of it. But in case if you go for a fossil fuel, there is lots of waste, lots of emissions, gas emission, pollution. So lots of problem with the fossil fuel energy. Whereas in clean energy, like renewable energy source, there is no such harmful emissions. So it will reduce the greenhouse gas emission. It will improve the quality of the air. It will enhance the energy security. And obviously, there will be more economic growth and there will be more job opportunities. So, as I said, these are all interrelated. So when we use this renewable energy source for protecting the environment, obviously the economic growth of the nation will be increased, which comes under the third category, the third leg, and job opportunities. So when we are giving job opportunities, there will be no poverty. So that is how all the three strategies are interrelated with each other. A greener future. So a building with a greener future. So I mean to talk about green buildings. So nowadays, people are focusing more on this green buildings. So this green buildings mainly concentrate on these five components. The one is energy efficiency. So we are going to use materials products which reduces, which has less energy consumption. Nowadays, you can see this is air conditioner, a fridge which uses a 5 star. The energy consumption is less. So nowadays, people have started to focus on this energy efficiency thing and all. The next one is water conservation. So, what type of technology can be incorporated with the construction itself for reducing the water usage? How I can recycle the water? How I can improve the quality of the water? How I can treat the used water, the sanitation. So those things. So like decades back, people did not concentrate more on these green buildings, but now it has been evolved. Next one is the material selection, choosing the right materials, which is sustainable, which is recyclable, so which can be reused, which is utilizing less energy. So we have to use the proper material while construction of the building. Next is the waste reduction. So obviously, as I said, it is all interrelated. So minimizing the waste reduction during the construction as well as the demolition. Indoor air quality. So a proper designing of the buildings which will promote good indoor air quality as well as proper lighting. So, if the buildings are constructed in such a way to get the natural sunlight, there is no need of using more lights in the daytime. So we can focus on that. So such buildings, such energy efficient buildings uh, are addressed as green buildings, and which is obviously using a renewable energy source for electricity. Next comes the circular economy. Circular economy, what I mean to say is recycling, reuse. That is the main agenda of this circular economy. So first one is design for reuse and recycling. So whenever a product is manufactured, it has to be done, kept in mind, it can be recycled or reused. So that is, so just not use it and throw it. We need to after usage, that particular product can be recycled and it can be reused. So that is how it has to be designed. Sharing and collaboration. So sharing and collaboration is something like what we do in this sharing of cabs, then leasing services, product as service models means whenever a product is developed, it has to be developed in such a way that it can be serviced. If it is not working, if it is not, it is facing any problem, it has to be serviced and reused. So that is what is meant here. And next one is closed loop production. It is all interrelated. Designing production systems where materials are continually cycled back into production. So we can see this curve here. So production, consumption, regeneration. So this has to be a cycle. So it has to be cycled back into production. So obviously it will reduce the wastage. Next one is biodegradable materials that easily gets decomposed and it can get returned to nature. Waste management. So when we go for this circular economy itself, obviously the waste is going to get reduced. In spite of it, how we are going to manage the waste? What can be done with waste? What can we produce energy with this waste? So we have to split it first. So the waste can be split as general waste, degradable, hazardous waste, recyclable waste. So based on the category, it can be recycled. Now coming to the management, I have included some examples, successful examples of this circular economy and waste management. So there is a waste management system followed in Dutch. So it is named as Dutch Waste Management System. It is a closed loop system where the waste is converted into energy and resources. And next one is Sweden's Recycling Revolution. It is a nationwide recycling program that has reduced waste, which is sent to the landfills. Next is Coca-Cola's Bottle Recycling Program. So here in this program, the bottles, the used Coca-Cola bottles is being collected, then it is recycled. So they have taken some initiative. This particular company has taken some initiative to protect the environment in some way. It need not be a big one. Then this IKEA's furniture take back program. So there is a program developed by this IKEA, which is encouraging the customers to return its old furniture. Obviously, that they can recycle and reuse. Otherwise, it will go to the trash and it is waste. So we can reduce all these things. These are successful examples for the circular economy and waste management. And next is very important thing in this sustainable development, revolutionizing mobility, the e-vehicle, the electric vehicle, electric mobility. So till now, we are using vehicles, two-wheelers, four-wheelers, three-wheelers, which runs with petrol and diesel. But now you can see like 30% of the vehicles has been changed to electric vehicle. So electric vehicle, the emissions are very less. So lots of research is going, in this electric vehicle topic because of the cost is more. The cost is more, the charging facilities, then the battery. So the research is going on to develop this battery technologies, battery management systems, and the quick charging, fast charging technologies. So these are the main things which is been lacked in this electric vehicle right now. But it has been multiple researchers are going, and obviously in another few years, all the vehicles will be changed into electric vehicles. So let's see what is electric vehicle. Electrification, transitioning to electric vehicle to reduce the emission and the operating cost. So we do the charging and we can use the vehicle. And developing self-driving cars, trucks, and drones to enhance the safety and efficiency. So this sort of autonomous vehicles will in turn causes more safety. So like driver assistance system. So this will improve the safety of the passenger as well as the driver. And electrification, which will lead to reduced emissions. Shared mobility. So shared mobility, it can promote the car sharing, bike sharing services to reduce the vehicle ownership. So this also will reduce the traffic congestion. And this can be optimized through ITS smart infrastructure and all. So smart infrastructure is nothing but integrating the technology into the transportation system. So we can monitor where the traffic is more, the congestion is more. We can easily focus that. And obviously now itself we are using this Google Map and all. And Hyperloop and high-speed rail, we can go for this metro, high-speed rail transportation modes. So these are the key aspects of transportation innovation, and these are the benefits of the transportation innovation. And next comes an important thing, that is the agriculture. So this agriculture, this technology in agriculture is going to satisfy 3 or 4 sustainable development. It is all interrelated. So the first one is, so how technology is can be adopted in this agriculture. So what can be done for that? So that is what we're going to see. So we can use different new technologies for this agriculture. The first one is precision agriculture. You can make use of GPS, GIS. GPS is nothing but global positioning system, which we are using right now, and geographic information system. So we can make use of this for guiding the farming equipment and monitoring the health of the crops. And by using the drones, we can monitor the crops, soil, and the irrigation system. And satellite imaging can be made use for analyzing the crop health, the growth, and the yield. Next is the next technology is automation and robotics. So the key aspects are autonomous farm equipment. So like self-driving tractors, farming robots, and automated harvesting system for crops by using robotic harvesting. Then livestock monitoring, the animals, that also can be monitored by automated systems. And the next one is by making use of artificial intelligence and machine learning. So the main thing is obviously in agriculture is to monitor the equipment, to monitor the crops, to monitor the soil, to monitor the irrigation system, and for harvesting systems and technology for the what is that? The tractors. So these are all the main components in this agriculture. So how we can introduce technology into agriculture is by making use of this precision agriculture, by using drones, satellite imaging, robots, machine learning, artificial intelligence. So these can be easily adopted to increase the yield of the in agriculture. Making use of Internet of things for monitoring this what is the health of the soil in terms of checking the moisture, the temperature, the nutrient levels in the soil, the weather condition, whether this particular condition is the right condition for this particular crop, or can we do something else for it, and how the growth of the crop is done, how much yield is it is producing. So these can done by Internet of Things. So Internet of Things is a evolving technology which has made the what is it, the life of a man so easy. And next technology is vertical and indoor farming. So this type of farming will reduce the space, so you can get more yield in a less space. Hydroponics by it is actually growing the crops in water, not in the soil. And next one is the aeroponics, growing the crops in the air, and LED lighting. So these are some of the technologies we use in this agriculture. And next, coming to the important topic, which the entire world has been focusing. So they have developed 17 goals to attain sustainability. So I had been talking about this sustainability for a long time, to protect the social well-being, the economic well-being, the environmental well-being, and we have categorized, we have listed the technologies to achieve this sustainability. Now, they have the government has developed 17 goals under the sustainability. So let me discuss each goal separately. I'm not going to dive deep into it, and we're just going to see an overall view of it. The first one is no poverty. No poverty. The second one is zero hunger. Third one is good health and well-being. Fourth point is quality education. Fifth is gender equality. Sixth point is clean water and sanitation. Seventh point is affordable and clean energy. So these goals for everyone, not for one group of people. It is for all. Next, seventh one is affordable and clean energy. Eighth point is decent jobs and economic growth. Ninth point is industry, innovation, and infrastructure. 10th one is reduced inequalities. 11th point is sustainable cities and communities. 12th point is responsible consumption and production. 13th is climate action. 14th point is life below water. 15th point is life on land. 16th point is peace and justice. 17, the last goal is partnership for the goals. So you can see these 17 different goals for achieving the sustainability. But the thing is, each one, if you see, one will be depending on the other goal. For example, if you see no poverty, if there is no poverty, there is no hunger. If there is quality education, obviously there is not going to be any poverty, and which will not which in turn will not, there is no problem of hunger. So you can see each one is related to the other property. So let us see each sustainability goal separately. So no poverty. So how we can reduce the poverty is to develop low cost energy efficient housing. So we can introduce technologies to reduce the cost. We can introduce systems with less cost, which can be affordable for everyone. Then build resilient transport, energy, and communication infrastructure to support economic growth in underserved areas. So the main point here is we have to increase the growth of the economy. We have that can be done by more job creation and education. So if we concentrate on these three factors, obviously there is no poverty. Next one is zero hunger. So here they have I have introduced I have given some points based on the agriculture, but it is also related to the economy. So hunger is directly related to the economy of the particular group of people. So this poverty and hunger are directly related to each other. If there is no poverty, there is no hunger, obviously. So we have to reduce the poverty. If the poverty is less, no hunger is going to be there. So we can improve the yield of food by introducing new technologies in this agriculture, as we saw already, by using precision agriculture, efficient irrigation, and fruit preservation technologies also can be used for increasing the yield of food. The next one is good health and well-being. So this has to be the initiative has to be taken by the government. That is, the health care should be reaching all sorts of people. So that is more important. So we can develop telemedicine platforms. We can use the diagnostic tools, wearable health devices for people in remote areas. And the next important thing for the well-being is sanitation. So that is what is being lacking nowadays. Many where we can see there is no proper sanitation systems for the soil as well as for the water. So government should do some initiatives for the people who are economically behind to afford this sustainable wastewater treatment, sanitation systems, etc. And quality air quality monitoring. How to you make use of sensors to measure and improve the quality of the water and the air in urban and industrial zones. Next is quality education. So now government has taken so many initiatives for giving quality educations for everyone. So apart from that, now what I'm coming to say is we have to improve the technology. Like we have to introduce this artificial intelligence. New technologies has to be reaching the students who study in the government schools also. So they can create digital learning tools, gamification, artificial intelligence to enhance the educational access, and they can introduce energy saving mechanisms like solar powered schools, just to make use of the sunlight for in place of electricity from grid. So they can generate their own electricity by the panels, and engineering devices and software to aid learning for students with disabilities. So this has to be done. So students with disabilities also should get quality education. Gender equality. So gender equality is equal rights, equal opportunity, freedom from discrimination, shared responsibilities, and obviously stereotypes, breaking the stereotypes. So this is very important for gender equality. So we have to develop new technologies and tools that will cater the unique need of women. So we have to promote women empowerment. And we can offer training programs in engineering technology for both women's and girls. Clean water and sanitation. So this mainly focuses on good, clean drinking water. So this can be attained by proper sanitation techniques, proper water purification systems, and the third one is the eco toilets. So, engineer compositing toilets to improve the sanitation without stressing water resources. So the thing is, proper usage of the resource. That is also very important. For example, I can say that in irrigation system also they can use some that the water dripping technology and we can see in many malls and all only if you place your hand the water will flow, otherwise it will stop automatically. Such technologies can be introduced to save water. Next is affordable and clean energy. This we have discussed in detail already about the renewable energy and other things. Decent work and economic growth. Decent work and economic growth. This goal is very important, which is related to many other goals like poverty, hunger, other things. So, decent work and economic growth itself will increase the economic growth of an individual. So, this can be done by increasing the number of job opportunities for everyone. So, job opportunity is directly linked with the education. So when a quality education is given to all, obviously the job or placements will be improved. So we can also promote entrepreneurship platforms for small business. Government can give some funding support for this entrepreneurs, young entrepreneurs, new entrepreneurs. Then sustainable industries, automation and robotics, industry innovation and infrastructure. So a building has to be constructed with earthquake resistant structures with the sustainable transport networks. So they can introduce the smart cities, which implements IoT, artificial intelligence, big data. So the smart cities, smart house, smart rooms, and all already it is existing nowadays. Circular economy, we have seen that. Reduced inequalities. So reduced inequalities is not between the male and the female. It is technologies for physically challenged also. So they have to develop technologies which can reach the marginalized communities also, the people with disabilities. Sustainable cities and communities. So when we go for this green energy, green engineering, green buildings, so those cities, power production, the energy production, consumption. So proper generation and proper consumption without depending on the grid energy. So, and making use of sustainable materials and designs. With waste management system, with recycling technologies, circular economy. So if these things are satisfied, sustainable cities and communities can be easily attained. Next is responsible consumption and production. So people have to know how much they can produce, how much they can consume. So engineers should develop technologies for efficient recycling, composting, and waste to energy conversion, and to develop biodegradable, recyclable materials. So, thing is, everyone should have then access to make use of these technologies. That is more important. So, it is not that this technology can be used only by the person who is developing it. So, it has to reach everyone. It has to be accessible to everyone. So that is more important. So that is where we win. That is where the technologies has won. Only when everyone can make use of the technologies. Next is climate action. So as I said, if we keep on depending on if we keep on using the natural resources more and more, obviously there will be a degradation in the environment. There will be more carbon emissions if you don't focus on it. So that will lead to change in the climatic action. So change in climate action will lead to natural disasters. So people should rise now. The engineers should take necessary action to reduce the climate action by reducing the carbon emissions, by monitoring the climate change, by using satellite sensor, other tracking mechanisms. Life below water. So, though we talk more about this life on Earth, I mean life on the land, it is very important to concentrate life below water also, because we can see in this DD and all, they used to show how much waste is being deposited in the ocean, how much plastic is being deposited in the ocean. So this has to be reduced. So we have to design devices to monitor and clean up plastic pollutions in the ocean, develop eco-friendly fish farming techniques, and harness energy, which the energy from the tides and the waves also can be converted into useful electric energy. Life on land. So we have to protect the soil. So we have to use technologies to check the quality of the soil, and we have to increase the fertility of the soil. And we also have to protect the endangered species by employing robots or sensors for it. So thing is, we have to restore the degraded ecosystems. Peace, justice, and strong institution. This is the 16th goal. Peace, justice, strong institution. So the main thing is we have to create a proper, safe, secure cyber security technologies. So that is where we people are facing lots of problems nowadays. This cyber security issues, transparencies tools by making use of blockchain solutions, digital identity. These things we are already following it. Partnership for the goals. So all these 17 goals, till 16, the first goal to 16th goals. So how we can partnership all these goals? By collaborating with engineers, governments, business people, NGOs. So it has to be an open innovation, and there should be a proper sharing of knowledge. So we have to build online space to share the solutions created by the engineers for a sustainable development, and create more training programs to empower the population. So now let us see the real world impact. So I have listed out 17 sustainable development goals. And as I told you, already many companies, many countries have started to work on it. So let us see what is the real world impact in this sustainable development goal. In terms of energy, the first one is Tesla's Gigafactory. It has a massive battery production facility which helps to reduce the cost of renewable energy storage. So they are doing this. The next one is the Vestas wind turbines. They are the leading manufacturer of wind turbines with over 100,000 turbines installed worldwide, generating clean energy which reduces the carbon emissions. Next is Solar City Solar Roof. So this solar roof tile system integrates solar panels into a roofing materials. So it is making it easier and more affordable for the homeowners to adopt this solar energy. So this about the energy. The next one is about for the water. Singapore's new water program. So this recycling system treats wastewater and produces clean drinking water, reducing the country's reliance on external water resources. We all know that there is no water resource in Singapore. So they are using this recycling system for clean water production. Next one is Dow's water purification technology. It is a membrane-based water purification system that removes contaminants and pollutants from water, providing clean drinking water for communities worldwide. Next one is the Xylem's water management system. It is a comprehensive water management system that helps the cities and the industries to manage water resources more efficiently, reducing the waste and conserving the water. Next is waste management. So under this waste management, there is a facility called Waste Management Recycling Facility, which it is a network of recycling facilities across the US that sort, they pick the waste, process the recyclables, the products which can be recycled, which reduces the waste and in turn promotes the sustainability. So the thing is, they collect the waste together, they separate it, and whichever product can be recycled, they will take it, recycle it, and reuse. Next is Terra Cycle Zero Waste Solution. So this company offers zero waste solution for hard to recycle materials. So it is offering zero waste solution which promotes sustainability. Next is City of Copenhagen's waste to energy plant. So this is a waste to energy plant that converts waste into heat and electricity. So it is like two achievements with a single thing. That is the waste, which is going to the trash. They're taking it, converting into useful energy, and they are using it. So this achieves, the pollution as well as the greenhouse gas emission, which in turn promotes the sustainability. Next, innovations in real world impact in agriculture. John Deere's precision agriculture. So in this scheme, a range of precision agriculture technologies that help farmers, which optimizes the crop yields, reduce waste, and promote sustainability. Next, again, the Dow's sustainable agricultural solutions also, they are producing lots of solutions that will help the farmers to reduce the environment in footprint, promote diversity, and improve the yield of the crops. Next is City of Vertical Farm, a vertical farm in Chicago that uses hydroponics and LED lighting to grow a wide range of crops. See, in India, we have abundant of sunlight, but it is not the same in the other parts of the world. So wherever, which resource they have in abundance, they make use of it. So there are some country which don't have much sunlight. So they will be using whichever is available to them. So they have introduced vertical farm, which uses hydroponics, but no sunlight. So they use LED for the lighting to grow the crops. In transportation, the first leading one is Tesla. So this range of electric vehicle reduce carbon greenhouse gas emission and promotes sustainable transportation. The next one is Siemens electric bus charging system. A fast charging system for the electric bus is being introduced by this Siemens, which obviously makes a viable option for the people to for the transportation. Next one is Hyperloop One high-speed transportation system. So this high-speed transportation is actually revolutionizing the travel in the land, which reduces the emission and increases the efficiency. All comes under electric vehicle category. Next one is buildings and infrastructure. So actually, I'm giving you some live examples, the current examples, which have already adopted this sustainability technology. So that is what we are seeing right now. The next one is the Edge building. So Edge building is a sustainable office building in Amsterdam that is considered one of the most sustainable buildings in the world, with a highly energy efficient design, and fully they are using only renewable energy system, 100%. Next is Singapore's Garden by the Bay. So you can see this garden itself is developed by the man. It is not nature created. So a sustainable park that features innovative green technologies, including solar powered cooling system and rainwater harvesting. The next one is the Bullet Center, a sustainable office building in Seattle that considered one of the most energy efficient buildings in the world with a positive energy design. And next, we will see some of the initiatives taken by the government for achieving the sustainability development goals. I'm sorry if I'm taking more time. I will finish it in few minutes. Sorry. Renewable
Yeah, it's
energy
okay, ma'am.
regulation.
You can carry on.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am. So some of the initiatives which are taken by the Indian government for this sustainable future. So actually, India ranks third globally in this renewable energy production, and it is aiming to reach 500 gigawatts of capacity by 2030 from renewable energy production only. And the next scheme is Pradhan Mantri Kisan Urja Suraksha Evam Uttan Mahabhiyan, which promote the use of solar power in agriculture. Next, in terms of electric vehicle and sustainable mobility, there is the program called National Electric Mobility Mission Plan. The next one is faster adoption and manufacturing of hybrid and electric vehicle scheme. And the government has actually set a target of 30% EV penetration by 2030, which is expected to significantly reduce the emissions, CO2 emissions. And next for the green buildings and smart cities. Already some in Chennai and all, they have introduced the smart city and all. So India is actually embracing the green building practices. The country's smart cities mission is targeting 100 cities which incorporates green building standards with renewable energy integration and sustainable waste management. And according to the Ministry of Housing and Urban Affairs, over 8,000 projects are underway in this 100 cities, with more than 90% of the projects are under the Smart Cities Commission already completed. And next is for the agricultural sustainability. Um, so we all know everyone, I mean, all human or not only human, all living or depending on the agriculture. So which is a crucial sector for the Indian economy, which is also experiencing a great innovation. So here in this agriculture, there is, now the technology like artificial intelligence, IoT, precision farming is transforming to manage the water, soil, and crop health. So, for example, Sagu Bagu project in Telangana, it has improved chili yields by 21% and reduced pesticide use by 9% through AI-driven initiatives. The next one is the Pradhan Mantri Krishi Sinchai Yojana. So this in this scheme, government initiative have further accelerated the adoption of efficient irrigation methods and water conservation methods for agriculture. And next one is the Solar National Solar Mission, which is aiming for 500 gigawatts solar energy, and National Electric Mobility Mission Plan, which encourages the adoption of electric vehicles and sustainable alternative towards affordable transportation. SAT, which that is one of the method for electric vehicle, and compressed biogas. So these are some of the government policies which is driving the green innovation. And I have listed some companies which is already adopted. Which have already adopted SDG. I'll just brush it up. The first one is the Infosys, which has given more opportunities for the underprivileged. And it is Infosys commitment is to deliver a business in a manner that is going to satisfy all the three ecological, economic, and social well-being. Next one is Mahindra and Mahindra. So here also they have some 11 facilities for zero waste for certifying the recycling, reusing, and composite waste. And this Mahindra M&M also focuses on planting trees, and they have grown over 16.4 million trees across India. Next company is Tata Chemicals. They have adopted practices which are aligned by the government, which focuses on all the three parameters: people, planet, and the profit. ITC, it is one of the world-class Indian brands. So that itself is a big thing. And so it has given more contribution in building the economy of the nation. Next one is Vedanta. This Vedanta has more initiatives. I mean, has adopted more initiatives like Nandgar, children's well-being projects, women empowerment, healthcare, agriculture, animal husbandry, and many more. So this company is actually integrated with more sustainability principles for adopting this SDG. Next is Wipro and Hindustan Unilever. So there are a lot more companies, top companies that adopt sustainable development goals. Now I'll just recap the engineer's role in this sustainability. So as we have seen a lot of engineering technologies for the sustainability future, the main thing is behind all these things, the engineering is actually playing a vital role in creating a sustainable future. So for reducing the greenhouse gas emission by using renewable energy systems, by using energy efficient designs, by using sustainable transportation solutions. So these can be done for reducing the greenhouse gas emission and conserving the natural resources by developing water saving technologies, by reducing the waste, by developing a waste management system, sustainable agricultural practices. The next one is the protecting the ecosystems. Ecosystem protection can be done by green buildings, by sustainable infrastructure design, by using eco-friendly materials, biodegradable materials, by proper environmental monitoring systems. Next, by creating more affordable, accessible, sustainable technologies for all. The final, we have come to the end of the session. So call to action. So what we have to do. So as individuals, as an organization, as government, as a people from government, we all must work together to support the sustainable practices, and we have to invest in this green technologies. So investing in green technology is going to be a major part, and then maintenance is not going to be a big thing. So support sustainable practices, adopt environmentally friendly habits, reduce the energy consumption, reduce the usage of water, proper usage, no wastage. Invest in green technologies like renewable energy projects, promote eco-friendly infrastructure, then encourage government or participate in government policies to implement this sustainable development by using renewable energy resources for common people can make use of renewable source from the sunlight themselves rather than expecting it from the grid. Environmental protection. Next is educate and raise awareness. So share knowledge about the sustainable practices, climate change, and environmental issues, which will inspire others to take action. So now, together, we can create a more sustainable future for all. So invest in green technologies and promote sustainable practices for a better tomorrow. So let's take action from today. Thank you.
Yeah, first of all, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much for this wonderful presentation. So I have some questions here. So shall I ask the questions?
Sure, ma'am.
Okay. My first question, how can future advancements in renewable energy technologies contribute to achieving global sustainability goals?
That's what we have already discussed that in the presentation itself. So future technologies means I can say list out few now. By making use of renewable energies resources like sunlight, wind, we have plenty of renewable energy resources. Say, for example, if I'm taking sunlight, we are getting the sunlight with a free of cost, but there are lots of problems with that. So what type of technology can be used? That is to improve the voltage, or improve the power, reduce the power factor. Many features are there. Many parameters are there. So depending upon the application, for this application, I need to have this much voltage. So for that, I have to develop a proper converter design, proper battery systems, proper control algorithms. So that optimization techniques has to be done. Similarly, we can make use of this artificial intelligence, machine learning algorithms to achieve a proper system which will support the existing engineering technologies to achieve a better future.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. So, my next question, what role will smart grid systems play in optimizing energy consumption and reducing environmental impact in the future?
Ma'am, so smart grid itself is something which is I missed to talk about the smart grid here. So smart grid is something where we produce the energy by ourselves and we use the energy. So we don't need to rely on the energy which is being given, I mean, from the grid. So this is going to be an excellent technology for which reduces the cost, which what to say, which reduces the what is it, the money we spent. So the cost is obviously less by less investment. So we need not worry about the power cut and all. So we produce electricity, we make use of it. So that is what is smart grid. And obviously, if we generate more electricity, that can be given to the government also. We can sell it.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. How can engineering innovations in waste management lead to more sustainable urban environments?
Ma'am, in urban environment, there is no much technologies now.
Oh, okay.
So the thing is, when this waste management techniques are evolved, waste management, when we go for this recycling, reusage, and when we are using products which are eco-friendly, so that obviously will increase the economic growth of the urban thing. So that will lead to more, I mean, it will increase the economic status of the people in urban areas also, and it is going to reach them.
Okay. Okay, my last question. How will artificial intelligence and machine learning drive eco innovation in industries such as in agriculture, transportation, and manufacturing?
That's what we have actually we discussed these things in the presentation itself, madam. In
Yeah.
agriculture, so for monitoring the health of the crop, to monitor the health of the soil, we can use IoT based devices. So that is for monitoring. Artificial intelligence, obviously, this comes in robots. So robot will do whatever the man does. So the robot will do. I mean, take its part in the agriculture thing. And what was the other thing? Agriculture and
Transportation
transportation system. Madam, I told you
and
about the
manufacturing.
Tesla. Yes, Tesla. So in Tesla, there are. I mean, now recent new innovation is driverless transportation or assistance technologies. So, which is all connected with this artificial intelligence, all integrated together. So, it is easy and it is comfortable for the drivers. Or without driver itself, they can easily travel. So, which will ensure the safety of the passengers. So that is one of the innovations. So this is how artificial intelligence is being, adopted in this agriculture and electric vehicles.
Okay, great, ma'am. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much. The questions are over from my side. So, thank you for the useful answers. They have been really helpful in clarifying the topic. I hope the participants were able to follow along and understand the key points shared. So, the insights have certainly added value to the session. So, finally, ladies and gentlemen, it's my privilege to express our sincere gratitude to Dr. S. Lakshmi for her insightful and encouraging session today. Dr. Lakshmi, your extensive knowledge and expertise in electrical and electronics engineering, especially in advanced power conversion systems and renewable energy technologies, have truly enlightened us. Your dedication to both research and mentoring future engineers is commendable and inspiring. We are grateful for the time and effort you have taken to share your vast experience with us. So, your journey from earning a distinction in your academic career to your groundbreaking research and leadership in various projects serves as a model for all of us to follow. So, your contributions to both academia and engineering industries are invaluable. So, on behalf of everyone present here, I would like to extend a heartfelt thank you. We are certain that the knowledge shared today will not only inspire but also motivate us to take actionable steps towards a sustainable future. So, we look forward to more such sessions with you in the future. So, thank you once again, Dr. Lakshmi. Thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, madam. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity. My special thanks to Miss Suganti.
It's me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you so much for giving me this opportunity, madam, and mastering up team and TEMS Tech Solutions team. So thank you all for giving me an opportunity to share my insights on this topic. Thank you so
Okay,
much.
ma'am. Okay, just wait, ma'am. Just wait. Ma'am, could you able to see the virtual memento?
Yes, madam. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
okay, great. So, on behalf of Mastering Up, we present this virtual memento as a tribute to our guest speaker, Dr. X Lakshmi. So, your insightful contributions have enriched our knowledge and inspired us profoundly. So, this token of appreciation symbolizes our gratitude for your expertise and dedication. So, thank you for sharing your wisdom with us and shaping your understanding in profound ways. So, thank you, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Thank you so much.
Sure,
I
ma'am. Yeah.
thoroughly enjoyed. Thank you.
Yeah, me also, sure.
I think I have taken more time. I'm sorry for that.
It's okay, mom. No problem. It's okay. Yeah, okay.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you,
you.
mom. Yeah. Take care. Bye bye.